Hello everybody and welcome to final week of regular season number 10. Today is really important match. I have to win this match to get to the playoff round, so let's see how I did. Today match is against Green Bay Pangoras and his team is besides 6 he brought his Clefable, Hitmonlee, Rampardos, Manaphy and Mistrevis. My team is Charizard X, Roserade, Ditto, Scizor, Jolteon and Xatu. So let's start the battle. I lead with Ditto, so I can scout what moves his lead has. And he leads with Nidoking, and because of Ditto's imposter ability Ditto transformed into Nidoking. So he withdrew Nidoking, and he sent Mandibuzz, because if I use ground type move it not going to affect him. I used Ice Beam and Buzz lost half of HP 50%. I don't know how he didn't predict, because I copied his Nidoking. He withdrew Mandibuzz, and he sent Ferrothorn. It's good for him, because Ice Beam not going to do much, that did 28%. And he restored some HP with leftovers, so that damage is lowered. So I withdrew Ditto, and I sent Xatu, and I'm safe from status moves because of Magic Bounce. In this case I'm safe from Leech Seed, but Ferrothorn blocked the effect and once again Ferrothorn restored HP using its leftovers. I withdrew Xatu, because Xatu can't do much to Ferrothorn, and I sent Charizard X who can do a lot to Ferrothorn. He also withdrew Ferrothorn, and he sent Mandibuzz. I withdrew once again Charizard, and I sent Xatu, so I can bounce Toxic, if he had it. But he withdrew Mandibuzz and sent Arcanine, and Xatu's attack fell because of Intimidate. Because he's probably physical Arcanine I sent Ditto, so I can copy him, and his ability Intimidate. But he withdrew Arcanine, and he sent Mandibuzz once again. He withdrew Mandibuzz right away, and he sent Arcanine, so he can drop my attack with Intimidate. I used Flare Blitz, he lost a little HP, and so did I because of recoil. And he has leftovers on Arcanine. Because I thought he would switch into Mandibuzz I sent Jolteon, to get good matchup, but he used Bulldoze which was super effective on Ditto and Jolteon super effective on Ditto, because I was Arcanine. And once again he restored HP using its leftovers. I don't want to be bulldozed, so I sent my flying type Xatu. But he withdrew Arcanine, and he sent Nidoking. Because I'm also a psychic type which is super effective on Nidoking, he switched it into Mandibuzz. I used Psychic which doesn't affect Mandibuzz. I use Nightshade which has fixed damage. But he restored that damage with Roost, and he loses flying type this turn. I don't want to get hit with dark type move, so I sent Scizor. And the opposing Dirty Bird used Knockoff, and Dirty Bad knocked off Scizor's choice band. So he withdrew Dirty Bird, and he sent out Arcanine as replacement and Scizor's attack fell because of Intimidate. And because obvious replacement I clicked U-turn. Scizor went back, and I sent Charizard, and Arcanine restored a little HP using its leftovers. He switched out Arcanine good boy, and he sent Dirty Bad Mandibuzz. Charizard's Charizardite X is reacting to Keystone and Charizard has Mega evolved into Mega Charizard X, and attack and speed rose, because of Dragon Dance. I used Flare Blitz and I landed a critical hit. Charizard X was damaged by the recoil. And the opposing Dirty Bad Mandibuzz fainted. I don't know if that crit matter since I outspeed, and probably two-shot it with Flare Blitz. And he sent Arcanine and my attack fell because of Intimidate. Because my attack fell, because of that Intimidate I used Dragon Dance to boost my attack and boost my speed as well. And he used super effective Bulldoze, and this time he dropped my speed. Now I'm in the beginning with attack and speed up one stage. I decided to attack this turn, and I get a critical hit once again and once again. He used bulldoze, and once again my speed fell. And once again he restored HP using its leftovers. I used Dragon Claw once again, and because of that crit he's down 1 Pokemon. And he sent his Mega Latios. The opposing Latios is Latios, it is reacting to the Keystone, and the opposing Sarah has Mega evolved into Mega Latios, and Latios used Dragon Pulse, and because I'm on 1% of course I'm going to faint. And I sent Ditto, and Ditto transformed into Mega Latios. He didn't want to mess with Ditto, so he withdrew Latios, and he sent Ferrothorn. I used Dragon Pulse which didn't do anything, because he's going to restore lost HP with leftovers. I sent Xatu, because I can bounce Leech Seed and rocks back at him, but he saw through it, because he used Gyro Ball which did 58%. And we both restored a little HP with leftovers. For some reason he sent out Mega Latios, I don't know why, maybe because Psychic which I used is not very effective. And once again I'm going to restore HP with leftovers. I stayed in with my Xatu, and he used Dragon Pulse. The reason why I stayed is because I can roost the damage I take, and I can scout, and with leftovers recovery I'm pretty good on HP. And he used Dragon Pulse once again this time. That did less damage, only 4% less than last time. I use Nightshade, and once again I'm going to restore a little bit of Xatu's HP with leftovers. Because Scissor is good against Latios Dragon Pulse, I sent him into battle. As I predicted, he used Dragon Pulse. To be honest, I didn't expect HP Fire on Latios, even it's common on it, because he had better mons to cover my Scissor, and now Scissor fainted. And I sent Ditto, and Ditto transformed into Mega Latios. And I'm going to pause here for a second to explain why I stayed with my Scissor. When Imposter transformed me into Latios, it showed me moves he had. So he had Dragon Pulse, Psyshock, HP Fire and something else, doesn't matter. But on my screen his moves are Dragon Pulse, Psyshock and HP Dragon. So that's the reason why I lost my Scissor. Now that I have explained, let's continue. We have the same situation as last time. I withdrew Ditto, and I sent Jolteon, and he also switched Latios, and he sent Magneton, because Steel is good against Dragon. He withdrew Magneton, and he sent Nidoking, because he's good against Jolteon. I didn't want to use Volt Switch, just for this reason, and I hard switched into Roserade. I used super effective extra sensory, technician boosted may I add. He also used super effective Flamethrower, but it's not technician boosted like mine. And because I'm faster, I'm going to use technician boosted extra sensory once again. And Nidoking fainted. And he sent Mega Latios. Because Latios is good against Rose, I withdrew Roserade, and I sent Xatu. And he used super effective Psyshock on Roserade, but it's not very effective on Xatu. But Xatu was low on HP, so that's not going to make Xatu live. And I sent Jolteon. So he withdrew Latios, and he sent Magneton out. I had couple of options. To switch with Volt Switch or attack him with Shadow Ball. I attacked him with Shadow Ball, and Jolteon lost some of its HP because of Life Orb. He used Flash Cannon, it's not very effective, but did a decent damage to Jolteon. And Jolteon used Shadow Ball once again, and once again I lost some of HP because of Life Orb. and Magneton fainted. And he sent Ferrothorn as replacement. Good thing is I have Life Orb, so I'm not locked into a move with choice item, and because I'm not locked I can use super effective HP fire, and Ferrothorn fainted and Jolteon fainted as well. I sent Ditto. He sent Latios. There are not many options, because Latios is his last Pokemon. And because I'm faster I used super effective Dragon Pulse, which is good for me, because the opposing Latios fainted. And that's the game. With this win I'm going into playoff round, so next video is going to be that match, so I hope to see you in the next one.